We want to get in the door. We want to talk to Mrs. Jones, and we want Mrs. Jones to buy a policy. And that's understandable. I want it that way. You want it that way. Does it always happen that way? No. Most of the time, does it happen that way? No, it just doesn't. It was funny. I had that death claim yesterday, so I went up real far north, right to the border of Tennessee, Kentucky, possibly even close to Arkansas. Yeah, yeah. And so while I was out there, I thought, well, man, I'm driving all this way. What in the world am I going to do? It's like 2 hours, 45 minutes one way. Well, I got to looking in my portfolio binder, my accordion binder, whatever they call it, that little thing that looks like a little pump on those old organs, But so I looked through it and I found some leads in some counties that I was close to. So I thought, well, I'll go ahead and, at least to make the day profitable. Of course, I'm making phone calls the whole way up there. I'm taking phone calls, trying to close deals, trying to help with underwriting. So I was busy, but I wanted to make my time profitable. So I pulled out some of those leads and I thought, well, I'm just going to go to the door, act like it's new, see what's up. Well, I did. And I had been trying to get a hold of these people for like 9-10 months. No lie. And they were at home. My goodness. So I'm like, my goodness, Miss Jones, I have been looking all over for you. And she said, well, I've been here. And I thought, no, you haven't. But anyway, so I said, well, I'm here about this postcard that you sent back. The blue postcard about the final expense benefits here in the state of Tennessee. It'll take me about 5 minutes, Miss Jones. My job's to deliver the information you requested. You want to sit out here? It's a pretty day, or go inside. Well, we went inside and I closed her. And it wasn't a difficult close. It was one of those lay downs, literally. She's just like, I want 15,000. And I said, well, Miss Jones, I see prices out there starting $300-400. If I could qualify you somewhere around $200 today, would that be good? She said, David, I want 15,000. I said, okay, I got it. I said, well, what if I qualify you 150 to 175? I was kind of messing with her at this point because y'all know what she wants. She wants 15,000, but I want to know how much money she's got to put on it. So after that one, I stopped. Never do it 3 times. She said, David, I said, I know you want 15,000, Miss Jones. I just don't want to throw a number out there and it give you a heart attack. I don't know what your budget is. I know what some of these plans run, and they're through the roof sometimes. And so anyway, Armin, good to see you this morning. I will introduce you in just a minute, sir. So at that point, I wasn't ready to close her yet by the script. I had a few more things I needed to do. So I knew she wanted 15,000. She made that very evidently clear to me. So I went on through the rest of the script and, we got down to, because we had to figure out if she's got checking or savings. Checking. I don't even say savings. That worries me. Checking. And so I found out she did have that. So we get down to where I go through the health questions. She did well on all of those. All of her answers were no. So I'm like, well, great. So then I look at price. So I did her she wanted 15,000. Remember, that's what she told me. So I did her a 15,000, a 20,000, and a 25,000. I just thought to myself, she won't give me a budget yet. I'm going to throw it out there. So I did. She did like most people, picked the number in the middle. So she wanted 15,000. She ended up getting 20,000. But when we're doing the close, we want to make sure that we're doing a good, better, best. So she said 15,000. To me, that's good. So that give me a cornerstone, like we were talking about Monday. And man, I hate y'all couldn't hear Monday. It was actually good. I actually planned that one out. So I will never do that again. You see what happens when you plan, folks. But talking about that cornerstone that we were talking about Monday that we build our business upon, she gave me a cornerstone to start with, a 15,000. So I went 15, 20, 25. She bought 20, was very happy. Folks, she never once told me, David, I sent that in about a year ago. Where the heck have you been? You didn't say that.